So today we have some new cast that will be joining the original actors. Ready to see what they are? So let's start with the singers. We don't have a lot of singers, so this will be simple. Nicky Jam is first. Nicky Jam is the name of a Puerto Rican American reggaeton singer. The second one we have is Dalex. I think it's Dalex, but I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly. So it's Dalex. So, yeah, I guess it's Dalex. There's also Sek, Justin Quiles, Young Miko, Fade, Ela Talbert, Dane Dunning, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Dane Dunning, Elizabeth Olsen, and Aaron Taylor Johnson. There is also Angel, Stromae, and Jay Wheeler, and Mike Towers, and of course J Balvin. So what songs will they perform? The first one is going to be... There's also going to be Rafaela Ferreira and Alba Larson. So first off, let's talk about Rafaela. Let's start off with Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson? Okay, we don't need Owen Wilson. So first off, let's talk about Nicky Jam. He will be on the remix version of Si Se Da. He will also do a version too. I mean, there was one with Daddy Yankee on a version of Hasta el Amanecer, which will have two different versions. The first version is Nicky Jam with Elizabeth Olsen and Aaron Taylor Johnson. The second version is the remix with Aitana, Dalex, and Bubba Wallace. Then we have Aitana. Aitana will do Lo Malo alongside Ela Talbert, Maria Becerra, Dalex, Elizabeth Olsen, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Greg Ellis. Next off, we have Neo Garcia. He is being on... Is it Tempete? It will be by Angel, Neo Garcia, Mick Schumacher, and Josh Allen. There is also Loco Contigo, which will be performed by Lenny Tavares, Angel, Charles Leclerc, Mick Schumacher, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Josh Allen. So let's start with Sek. He will do Pa Me alongside Dalex, Kazu, Neo Garcia, Maluma, Rafaela Ferreira, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Caleb Williams. The next one we have is If I had to guess, the next one is probably Eladio Carrion. Eladio Carrion will do a version, will be on a remix of Mucha Data alongside Kazu and Trevor Lawrence. Speaking of Kazu, she is going to be there. Kazu is going to be singing Dime Donde with Lenny Tavares and Felipe Massa. Daddy Yankee is next. He is collaborating with Lunay on the remix of Problema featuring Felipe Massa. And then we have a super big remix of the song Otto Drago. This will be featuring Sek, Darrell, Nicky Jam, Annual AA, Ozuna, Manuel Turizo, Daleks, Ela Talbert, Patrick Mahomes, and TJ Miller. That's a lot of people. J Balvin is next. He is going to be on Banshee alongside Natty Natasha and something else. There is also going to be Liano, which will be doing Luna, which will be by Carol G, Fade, Liano, and Memo Rojas Jr. And finally, we have a few more. We have Night in Paris, which will be by the following: Dalex, Lunay, and Daddy Yankee, featuring Alba Larson and Chase Elliott. Then we have N2 Corpo, which will be by the following: Lunay, Neo Garcia, Casper Magico, Rafaela Ferreira, and Patrick Mahomes. Wow! That's a lot of people all on the same song. The next ones we have are going to be in Koi Aki. It will be by Raul Alejandro and Ela Talbert, featuring Nicholas Latifi for the normal version, and on the remix, it will have Raul Alejandro, Chencho Corleone, and one more, if I had to guess. Maybe Eladio Carrion? Yeah, but it features Elizabeth Olsen, so we're gonna use her in that. Next, we have Latte. Now, it will be performed by the following. It will be performed by Sek, as well as a few other Latin musicians, and Spera Abasta. And yes, Maria Becerra returns for that. It also adds Jan Flash Nielsen and Sabri Cook. And then we have Congratulations. It will be by Post Malone as well as Aaron Taylor Johnson and Lenny Tavares. And then we have Goodbyes. It will be performed by Post Malone again, but it also adds Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen. That's a lot of people. And finally, we have one more. We're doing a few more. So, yeah. There's a lot of remixes of this song. So now we have Nos Pistes Cuadernos. Oh, okay, I already did that. So, what's next? I think I will add some another one of Loco Contigo, but this time it has all Spanish singers, which include Lenny Tavares, C. Tangana, J Balvin, Nicky Jam, Sek, Anita, Natty Natasha, and this is the final one. It's probably weird. I'm gonna say this. It's Sergio Perez. There is also a version of La Triple T. It will be by the following: Teeny and Manuel Turizo. So that's Teeny, Turizo, and I think there's one more. I think it's Aaron Taylor Johnson. So, yeah. We also have Rojo, which will be by J Balvin, Luar Lael, Rosalia, as well as Anita, featuring Alba Larson, Nicholas Guest, and Lance Stroll. The next collaboration I have is going to be a Green GP remix of La Curiosidad. The following of the Green La Curiosidad remix, the following from the normal La Curiosidad will return: Jay Wheeler and Mike Towers. The following from the La Curiosidad Red or Blue Grand Prix remixes will return. That's just Lunai. We also add Natty Natasha, Ila Talbert, Darrell, and Oscar Piastri. We have a Yellow GP remix with J Balvin, Jay Wheeler, Mike Towers, Maluma, and Fade. Fade will be the only one that appears on the Green GP remix. Yep. The next thing we have is Que Mas Pues. Now, I know it's originally by, it's Mr. Sek, Mr. Quiles, Mr. Maluma, Mr. Tavares. But this time, it features a mix of boys and girls. So the first ones we have are going to be our Latin American dudes. There are 5 of them there. So the 5 of them there will be Sek, Justin Quiles, Annual AA, Ozuna, and J Balvin. Now we have the one actor. That is Barbara Kottmeyer. And the final one we have is a race car driver. I probably use Carlos Sainz. And then we have Noche Terra. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know it will be by Vico and Neo Garcia. I don't think it's featuring Neo. So, who will it feature? I guess Esteban Ocon. And then we have Tranquilo. Well, now we have Bellicale. It will have 3 different versions. The remix version 1. So the normal version will be by Peso Pluma and Lunay, featuring, if I had to guess, maybe Gabriel Bortoleto. And then we have the ones for our remix version 1. The version 1 remix will contain Young Miko, Jay Wheeler, Mike Towers, and of course Anita. So the next one is version 2, and this includes actors and Daddy Yankee. And then we have Rompe, which will be performed by Daddy Yankee and Plan B. Yes, they are only reuniting for this, like a few songs. So, yeah. There is, the next ones are, Lunay. So, let's do some examples. For example, Soltera will be by Lunay and Lenny Tavares featuring John Malario. But here's a question. So, we know there's more remixes, so we have Nicky Jam on a remix of Now we have El Farsante. It's originally by Ozuna, and a remix with Romeo Santos exists. This time it will be by Ozuna and Eladio Carry On, featuring, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but it's Patrick Mahomes. So, there's a few more. Like, there is Bandita. It will be by Neo Garcia and Young Miko, featuring Elizabeth Olsen, while Nena Buena will be by Bad Bunny, Casper Magico, featuring Aaron Taylor Johnson. And then we have a few more. We have Bizarrap Sessions, this will be the first time an English session will take place. That's for Barbara Kottmeyer. And then we have yeah. If I had to guess, it would probably be there's one more. So the final one that is part of the World Grand Prix soundtrack is Pa Me. Okay, I already did Pa Me. So the final song on the World Grand Prix soundtrack is, I think it's probably by Daddy Yankee. It's Milo Rizzuto. That will be by Elena Rose and Sebastian Yatra, featuring Oscar Piastri. Yup. There's also going to be a collaboration with the following: Eladio Carry On, Owen Wilson, and yeah. There's also a version of TQG, which will be by Carol G and Mick Schumacher, featuring Aaron Taylor Johnson.